Here we are, playing CragRupture. And it's not my job to explain to you what's happening. But this was a great time to jump in. Alright, so this game is like satisfactory, and my settings are probably too fucking loud. Oops. Do want to save my changes. And I have a cool little base going. I'd love to show you guys around. Here's my stinking equipment on the first floor. My stinking equipment on the second floor. My stinking equipment on the third floor. And there's no fourth floor yet. I don't need it yet. Alright, so it's satisfactory with nasty bugs and the world gets set on fire. I honestly don't know how long it is. It's like just long enough where you can forget about it, and then just short enough where you want to check where the hell you are on the map, or if you're close to a safe domicile, such as the one I find myself in right now. I'm going to start off and try to go do something scary. I'm going to show you... Oh, it's too stinking hot. What I've built so far, which is a mess. An absolute mess. Like I can just like cool down one thing at a time. As if that's useful. Oh, I can jump on it though. It's a real maze. But basically the goal is to get resources to 5 different corporations. Of each, they give you differing rewards for getting them X amount of those resources. Which is really fun. This game is super lenient, too. Like, you cannot be efficient. Unlike something like Factorio, where you can kind of build yourself into a hole. Or, like, build yourself into a corner you can't get out of. This one just, like, lets you be dumb. And do whatever you want. I mean, I might start a new one. Just because of what happened here. But it just keeps working. I kept waiting until it... You know, I was gonna, like, start a new one as soon as I realized this is gonna be too hard to navigate. But it's, like... hasn't hit that point yet. It might really soon. It might very soon. So it's titanium and copper, called wolfram and wolfram and titanium, but it's basically just copper and iron. Yeah, iron. So I think I'm gonna start out with something that's kind of scary. I now have an assault rifle though. So things have changed for me. It's a little different for me around here. And also, let me just take a second to apologize to all my fans for taking such a long break. That wasn't fair to any one of you. It's just, it's not something I'm proud of leaving you guys hanging. Like, hey, new year, must be new Crag content. I'm disappointed in myself for such a delay. Alright, so I want to go to this scary spot where I couldn't really win with a pistol. Unknown location. And so we'll see as we go here. There's little domiciles set up as sort of shelters against that huge inferno that just blasted everything. And this world regenerates like instantly. So it seems as though you know, star rupture, but I don't know how I would be here unless that star is, you know, the star would be so close. It's literally right there, and it just blasts flares that scorch the planet. You know, if a star was that close, I would assume this planet wouldn't exist. Oh, I better cool get down there. You know, it's more like wicked hot planet rupture. Over here is my calcium deposit. I think a lot of you were wondering about that. It's on a big long train, and you know, I get a little giddy thinking about a train of resources coming from here going to there. Now, this is really the extent of the supply line. The rest out here are just kind of temporary shelters where it's like, you know, you don't want to be caught in no man's land. Let's see if I can find this dead freaking body. Due north. The bugs are quite disturbing. Contrary to what you might hear, I mean, technically they're just not spiders. They aren't. They only have 6 legs. If I'm breaking that to you, or offering, you know, contradictory labeling to what you've read, then that's just the way it is. I know I have a very argumentative audience. That's why I bring these things up. They get very stuck on labels and, you know, correct verbiage. I can't get this. This is the dead body. Oh, there it is. It's in his boot. Increase stamina regen during a slide. You can slide? What the fuck? I know that there's a sprint and then... Okay. Yep, that's the slide. What do you mean increase it during a slide? I can... Oh, I regen during a slide? I seem to. Oh my god. I'm just learning about that. But as I've said before on this YouTube channel, I don't come to the table with the full extent of the knowledge. There's still buttons here. Yeah, so... Pistol and assault rifle, which it didn't take too long to get. I could have gotten the assault rifle faster for sure. The resources to create it, very similar to my experiences in Factorio. I didn't play a ton of Satisfactory. I know there's creatures in it, but I don't remember how dangerous they are. I certainly don't remember anything as horrifying as this. And when you see the bugs, you know, you might think like, oh, you know, those aren't so bad. And like, you know, in a way they aren't, and in many ways they are. Once you get into a territory where there's many of them, the graphics are really good, so it makes it 10 times worse. And like they'll get to the sides of you too. You know, it just gives me the willies. 'Cause then all you see is like reduced double jump cost. All you see is freaking like legs smacking you in the side of the head. Should get that dead body back here. Yeah, bodies are like crazy valuable. So they usually have things you can take to put in your analyzer and get data from, and data is Definitely a form of currency. Another dead body. I've already been through here. I was just like too lazy to actually pick it over. Or I didn't, you know how much was gonna come from looting. There's also a built-in thirst and hunger system, which is really good. It's pretty manageable, especially because the stations that I've put into place so far, you can find little bodies of water that are kind of like seemingly meant to be built around. They tend to have calcium, which isn't necessarily the resource you're dying for, but they have these hydro bulbs that you can replenish on. Food, you can just eat all kinds of little crap. I'm finding a lot of things though. Like this is just calorie gel. You can make calorie things. You just have to put in raw resources into a recipe station. So it's all been pretty easy to get. And the game looks incredible. It looks really good. And there's clear points of interest. I have a little domicile close to that thing over there. It looks like the fucking ship from what's the name of that water game? You know what game I'm talking about. Oh. I've got some. There they are. Okay, so there's the smaller versions, and these bigger versions can be pretty awful. Like, yeah, the way they jump is just fucking nasty. Like, I just get slight willies. It's not an overwhelming amount of willies. Enough to kind of, at the very least, make you think twice about your surroundings and how many you run into. Because there's like these points of interest where you're going to find a lot of good resources. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of adjusting right now. These points of interest where you find a lot of these resources tend to have a fuck ton of them. And they just come out of the ground much of the time. Because, you'll find some on the surface and you can kind of like tactically take them out, but you'll never completely avoid just the ambush that's going to come. And this is the satellite right here that I tried to take with a pistol and I could not. And you saw the assault rifle can be pretty good. Now, like, the damage that you take, and I still have like a baseline shield. I think I got like one actual HP upgrade. You get like augments. I don't know if I can see them here. Yes, I can. So like once you reach these levels, you get augments that, yes, increase your survival, combat, and movement stuff, which is really cool. I really like that. You have to find them. I don't know if you can manufacture them. This is another safe domicile I have. So this will fill with water, and these things turn into little hydration bulbs. There's cute little butterflies. It makes you want to soak it in, but like there's this angle where it's just like I want to get certain things done before the goddamn star ruptures again. And look at this. This was ingenuity. This might as well be the fucking Hoover Dam right here. This little stair system. Oh, did you enjoy that? I did. There were bugs here when I started. And I was trying to build this thing and just set it up, and the opportunity for jump scares when you don't think any are around too is it's near infinite. I mean, like a game like, you know, I think my wife is doing a Fallout 4 run right now, and I'm considering doing one that's maybe modded. I don't know. It sounds really fun. The show's been great. It's made me want to get back into it. It's one of my favorite games. But in that game, like, you can get jump scared once in a great while. Like if a fucking red roach falls in front of you, or you didn't know a zombie was on the ground and he gets up. It's not great. Sometimes, you know, like a lot of the enemies just don't. Like raiders and super mutants aren't gonna fucking like actually jump scare you. But you've seen the way these fucking things move, and it isn't great. These are little drone drops that you can get. But usually have some good stuff. There's also like underground cave systems, which I've not been into yet. Very, very intimidating at face value, without knowing what's under there. Now, being in early access, I don't think all the enemies are fully fleshed out. I think they're probably going to have a bigger variety. Right now, it's the small ones that come at you, the bigger ones that come at you, and then the green ones that shoot from a distance, like poison. You kind of have to like have little shootouts with them. They're really fucking annoying. Just their dodging skills. And even the big ones, once, like if two of them are coming at you and you mow down one, the other one will like learn to kind of step to the side. It's very unsettling. Honestly, I have enough of an ammo system to just open fire with my assault rifle, but I would just love a fucking real rifle, so that I wasn't like pistol sniping. I will pistol snipe if I have to. Don't make me. You guys saw how good those shots were. Oh yeah, the blue ones too. I forgot about it. The blue ones have toxic gas that depletes your shield and doesn't let it regenerate, which I think is pretty clever. They're also like intimidating, just those bright colors. But the big regular ones that come at you definitely give me the biggest jump scares, because they're just quick, and they do the jump where they just like suck, like it feels like they're sucking your screen, man. But the game is like too good to let that be a factor. I don't know. I'm trying to think like what would raise it to a threshold where I was too icked to even fucking play, and I think it's just making them like legit spiders, because there's a little bit of ambiguity, right? Ambiguity saves the day. Deep Rock Galactic also. To me, those are more like ants, though. Even though I don't know. I haven't played it, and it's been long enough where I don't actually remember what they look like. But they did a really good job with these. And like I don't think they take fall damage, which is fucking nutso. Fucking falling off the goddamn Empire State Building. And it just constantly feels like one's behind you. And I'm about to do this. So these satellites you have to hang freaking tight. Once you take them, and then they reveal areas of the map, Assassin's Creed style. The OG for me, at least in terms of map opening mechanisms. Assassin's Creed. Use that freaking geoscanner. We also have grenades, which I don't even think it's ready yet, which sucks. But we'll see. We'll see. Got your willy boots on? Ready to get willied up? I ain't scared of no willies. Yeah, I mean, you can see, that's 6 legs. It doesn't make it any better. They're like big fucking ticks. This was much harder with a pistol. Yeah, see these little fucking shits? You see the chat? Do you see these fucking shits? Much easier. This is going well. Yeah, I mean, with a pistol, they were just fucking, like, on me. Fucking terrible. Don't do it! Oh, I just switched guns. You know, I think, you know, in the level of ick, it's just a testament to how good this game looks, too. That better not fuck with my thing. That better not fuck with it. Shit, are they shooting it? Is somebody shooting it over here? They also have... It's too hot outside. No, did I fail it? Oh no, I did it. Okay, cool. Alright, that went way better. They also, these things are really fucking cool. I love that they have made them into like varying weapon types. But there's like fucking rocket launcher ones. They just shoot poison. Look, he's trying to take down my domicile. So that's very cool. I like that a lot. And you know, I don't know what the hordes look like later on, but that went great. And I think I can unlock helium mining. That's exactly what that looks like. And yeah, it's not an ore. Oh yeah, okay, yep. And obviously, I don't think you use an ore excavator for that, because it's a gas. Don't be stupid. I know that, chat. But I don't think I've seen exactly what helium carves out into. Okay, looking at the map. So that opened up, it opens up a big old circle around here on the map. And as you can see, points of interest. Now, the points of interest aren't like, unique and fascinating. But you can see it's a resource grind. And at some point I'll probably have to move over here. I don't know what the fuck that thing is. I'd like to get to it. And I think I am currently at the capability of doing so. Capability. So we're gonna go to it. I think my plans to start a new game aren't gonna happen. Not for now, at least. I mean, ultimately, I could just take down everything I've built and redo it in a more cohesive manner. Fucking dead bodies, too. Half the time these are underground too, which is where I haven't been yet. 'Cause you have to like bust through some shit to actually get underground. They're vines, if you will. Here we go. Yeah, and so I did not pay attention to the story. But the corporations who you're sending resources to have abandoned operations across the planet, so I'm assuming they were unable to defend themselves, so they send convicts to do it. You're a convict. And there's 4 different outfits or characters to choose, and my understanding is right now it's all aesthetic. But it would be cool, at least for multiplayer, to like be able to enable some sort of system where somebody uses less resources for building, somebody's like a better fighter type of thing. I think that would be a cool idea. And it's like, clearly you're using the same fucking building things. This isn't mine, this is here for looting. But it's like, clearly they have the capability to do it. I don't know why they wouldn't just pay for a fucking mercenary outfit to come guard this shit, instead of sending 1 convict. Hey, can you get the operations back up, sir? 1 single sir? Alright, I think this is my most forward spot so far. You know, it seems smart to pick the little pond locations, because, you know, I don't know. Does it seem like hunger and thirst are going to be a real thing? I mean, there may be a point in time where I need to, like, actually go out and resource harvest specifically items that give calories and hydration, but that's why it just seems like these ponds are built to be, or made to be built upon. So I'm taking more of these. You have to input a shit ton of them into the analyzer to actually come up with feeding formulas, like calorie bars and shit. Haven't done that yet. I think I was pretty close on one of them. What did I put in here? Yeah, so these random pieces of equipment you can get data points with. And data points you need for certain crafting as well. I should probably build a recipe station here. One thing that's really easy to get is this sort of baseline building blocks. I think it just comes from like titanium or wolfram or some shit. Nothing too crazy. It's like your first thing you do. I want a recipe station. Seems to be an overheat level where I'm guessing if you build up too high, you get attacked by swarms. Build up too much in one area. Which I'm assuming you have to at some point. Alright, cool. Now I can make calorie fluid. Yeah, you make bars and shoes. It's neat. I like it. Yeah, so I mean these bulbs give you 15 hydration, which is a fuck ton, and they're really easy to get. As soon as the planet kind of recuperates, you can get as many. You can get like 30 of them from one freaking pond. Yeah, the pond's back. They should be growing pretty soon. But they seemingly do not go bad. Which is crazy. You would definitely think they would. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Grab myself a little freaking beverage. Yeah, no, I think I've referenced some version of success needed for me to take the effort to actually edit. And I think it would be useful to put actual quantities on that stipulation. So I've had like 13 views or 10 views on videos. If I get to 20 views, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna actually take the time and effort to look into how to do it. And that's a lot to ask. It's a lot to ask. I'm gonna get into the subscribe game from the jump. Hey Mom and Dad, have you actually subscribed yet? Wow, do you care? Do you care about my dreams? Dylan, you're 35 years old and you have a job. Yeah, but what about my hopes and dreams? Has anyone thought about that lately? Look at this. Scenic. Scenic with a little background music for you. Of which I have no idea how loud it is. It doesn't seem loud. I'll go down a little bit though. I'm paranoid about it now. It's excellent. Excellent ambiance. Alright, so there's a satellite to defend up there. But I've never been so close. Such large machinery. What is this, wheat? Oh. Oh, it's hurting me. It's a very hostile planet. Although, yes, it does have water. That regrows in 10 minutes after being incinerated. Ah! Assault rifle's a game changer for sure. One of the problems of getting hit with those infection things is there aren't a lot of things that regen health. Some random food items do. They aren't. They're kind of seem few and far between. And the one thing that's making me happy is just, oh my god, I can't get near this shit. Is how much this assault rifle, how much ammo I have for this assault rifle. That's what's getting me up in the morning. That and a cup of freaking Joe. I can do something with these pricklers. So, other than the actual crafting itself, I think I've gone over the gist pretty well. So, you know, you're caught up. Now we can enjoy the experience. A transcendent and pivotal moment in the gameplay. The whole chat's here now.
Oh, Gal, is that large structure what I think it is?
I'm so glad you asked. This is the World Engine, a large terraforming machine that was abandoned by the IRO. Mr. Claywood and I have plans for you in this machine.
Yes, I know everything about it. Everything I was able to find out, anyway. The IRO doesn't make researching this thing easy.
Such a spectacular failure could not be connected to the IRO in any way. They redacted everything connected to the project. But on Arcadia, something like this.
They're attracted to grenades too, which is
You're
just a huge plus.
Who not only know of its existence, but will also have a chance to take a tour of it.
Spray!
Yes. Can we go now?
Mr. Claywood believes that the forgotten version holds secrets that could be key to survival on Arcadia 7. From the bits and pieces
that's
of
a lot.
secret information we were able to acquire, it appears that going inside it is vital to your mission. Secure any data you find and activate the mission.
Wonderful. How are we supposed to activate it?
Okay. I did not know I had these voices on. They're really annoying. Okay, dialogue's at 0 and I'm still hearing it. Awesome. That worked before.
That I don't know. We need to find out what went wrong and simply fix it. But Mr.
Right, how many do
Claywood
you guys
chose
count?
you for a reason. As the professionals you
1,
are,
2,
I know
3
you'll find a way.
on one side.
You need to find a way. That's a
This
direct
fucking
order
mouse
from
are
Mr.
nasty.
Claywood.
So, we need to solve the mystery of the most advanced machine ever built by mankind?
Holy fuck, this dialogue's rough. It's like, how about you listen to Greg and Zadie and stop fucking playing the dialogue. Alright, at least we have combat volume, we know they're around at least. Literally don't see them though. Must be down here. Okay. See, like, I saw that coming, but you can see what that would do to a man. They do little fucking dodges, which I do appreciate. I appreciate they aren't fucking bullet sponge idiots. This mining facility. I can build a... Oh yeah, so these base cores you can get easily just from mining out a huge ass meteor, which is cool. And once you plop that down, you get sort of a radius of building. Sustainable building. Oh yeah, and falling doesn't hit your shield first, I don't think, which is really stupid. That's a lot of blues. That's a lot of blue boys. This seems like the natural next area. Looks like a lot down there. Unknown location. Unknown location. Oh my, there's a lot. That's a lot, dude. You guys don't know where that came from? Still don't know where that came from, do you? Just kidding, he does. That's what I mean though, like a rifle, an actual rifle, is gonna be a game changer here. It's gonna be a fucking game changer. So I think when they're that far, they get halfway up, and if you stop shooting, they don't know where you came from. And in that last battle you saw, the shield was about at 0, so I was about to start taking damage. So like, it's not like you can't get hit. You absolutely can. Absolutely. I'd love something that would give me a bigger shield, though. I'll do some assault rifle sniping here. There's a lot down there, dude. That's a lot. That is a fuck ton. I don't know what that noise is. I keep hearing like a phew. I don't know if that's my reload or what's happening. Sounds like fucking Mickey Mouse. Their jump is alarming too. I know, I feel like this has become a what's bothering Kragans seminar, but I just gotta say, what a great job they did. Because even for like, if the area, you know, for like a starting area, I mean, this is enough variety. Oh fuck! Oh, fucking jump scare and a half, brother! Woo! Oh my god. That's what I mean. It's all fine. Until that happens. It literally feels like a IRL large spider just fell in your face. Look at how many are down there. And if they were just running at me, you know, even if I was overwhelmed by the numbers and it just looked a little more arcadey, I'd be fine. But they're fucking like, I don't know how to describe it other than they're really in the environment. Like, look at just the way they fall, man. It's really a lot. I wonder, I think I might just need to get down and start clearing. Because this is gonna take too long. After all, our planet blows up. So that, you know, that's a lot of tension. Just triggered the fucking horde. But I don't know, sometimes I think a nice trigger is what's needed. And I don't know, just imagine this with fucking 9 rounds on a pistol. So this is why I kind of do like little 360 turns, because, you know, if one came up over this ledge and I'm not paying attention, that's where you get jump scared. Protect against the jump scares. If you have any wits about you. Yeah, fucking sneaky little brat. And it's never like a small amount. It's always a ton. There's also... There's shotgun and heavy ammo, I just haven't gotten there. So I don't know what the heavy ammo looks like. We're talking like freaking LMGs or rocket launchers, I don't know. Fucking nasty, dude. Nasty little heebie-jeebie shits. Little shits. There's still so many down here. If you try to build a base, though, in an area like this, it will trigger them to attack, which honestly sounds kind of fucking useful. So I don't have to keep pulling them out. I don't know, my goal in a lot of this combat is just to keep him in front of me. Excuse me? How far was that? Like, I could see this. This is definitely a good. This part of the game is a good multiplayer experience. The building and fabrication, I'm a little mixed on, because it's really like satisfying to see it come together. Like, you're thinking about the way you're doing things, and that's not that, like, you know, with the right personalities you can't mesh that. I have no idea how close we are to rupture either. I feel like we're not like crazy far. You can see what a fucking slog this shit can be, man. I don't know what I was doing before an assault rifle, I'll tell you that much. Barely even wanted to venture out. So I feel like, I mean, I have the tools now, you know? Oh, fucking fence! Oh god, too many. Alright, I have a grenade. Don't panic. I'm panicking. I can do to get more grenades. I saw you, bitch. Where are you? Completely misses. His courage is gone. Oh my god, don't get stuck. You can get stuck in this game too. It's a real bitch. I can't even, like, at least last time I got stuck in some rocks, I fucking wasn't being swarmed. Jesus Christ! Don't like this spot! Holy balls, dude. Glad I brought all the ammo in the world. Oh. My fucking crater. How far am I from the last? I'm quite a ways. This would probably be a good spot to build something. Cause I'm just too far. I'm too far, there's too much to fight. I don't know how close we are to rupture. Probably not that far. Like once those holes appear, you can see the little little laser type things coming out of the star. I don't think you're super far. And then obviously the haze over the planet. Then that fucking thing, whatever that is. It's like a frozen beam went through a moon. Yeah, I think it's gone. Area forbidden by corporations. Okay, good thing I just tried. It's probably time to run back. So they seem to be. Oh, I'm not that far, but they seem to be less present after you clear them out. Like, as in, I don't know what the respawn. Dude, imagine your ass. Imagine some butt cheeks over that. They do seem to get cleared out. I don't know what that respawn looks like. There, you know, if there's an actual. I don't think there's a setting for it at this point, but it's probably got a respawn rate or percentage on it or something. What the fuck is that thing? There's just so much shit, dude. There's a lot to explore, which is cool. I think that adds a lot for multiplayer, because it's like you don't even need everyone fighting necessarily. You don't need everyone building. It's really cool. But you certainly need... Okay, wave warning. My instincts are getting better. Here's my domicile. Slap another habitat. Eat that. Oh, do I got hydro bulbs? I got bulbs. I shouldn't be out here. I should be inside. Yep, I should be inside. Wait, is there audio with that? Oh, I've never actually like kind of watched it or heard it well. Wow, dude, it sounds like a fucking bee beast is coming. So yeah, I mean, part of me is, if a star's that close, what's going on here? You know? Unless that thing's literally keeping this planet fucking half generated after it gets blown up. Okay, I do have to go inside now. Alright, so we've seen a full cycle. Here it comes. This is a great view, too. Unobscured. Head to safety immediately. Maybe if you're standing right outside. Have you thought about going inside yet? So you can kind of see the outline of what's right outside the hemisphere of the planet. Does remind me of some No Man's Sky kind of stuff. Like, it seems like that molten's over too. It's like 2 planets just getting roasted. There's some lore notes in the game that I am not reading because they're super long. It doesn't like seem necessarily like the type of game that's story driven per se, but sure there's some lore secrets. About what freaking happened here. What happened? Why are these planets doing this? Connector for drone. I don't have drone rails yet. Used to support long rails. Can connect up to 3 rails. Allows for splitting or merging of up to 3 rails. So like 1 line turns into 3. Seems like you need both. I mean, I could see this being actually somewhat useful, but like this seems more useful. If I got 1 product coming in, I can send it to 3 different places. This one's, I have 3 products coming in. I can choose where it's going to output. Yeah, I mean, that seems more useful, right? Oh, I'm just claiming them both. Ha! Wind turbine. It's 100 or 200 megawatts. I think the solar was only 10. Holy shit. Get rid of a bunch of solar. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about my build right now. It's just, there's no optimization whatsoever. I just kind of put shit everywhere as I was figuring it out. And now that I realize how you can just make like one area, you know, designed specifically for energy, and it's just like your energy area, rather than like randomly connecting it to everything you need it for. Like, mine's a real hodgepodge of broken thoughts. I can be a broken thoughted man, though. I don't know, sometimes you need the mindset for organization, and I think a lot of the times I just don't have patience. Even if I'm enjoying what I'm doing, I just don't have the patience to optimize it. And I know that's not my normal, well, that is my normal frame of mind, because sometimes when I would take weed gummies or something, I'd have much more of a tolerance for taking my time. You know, I don't know, sometimes you just care more about problems, and sometimes you just gotta majigger it together. It's very weird to make your way back while the planet's like this. It's just fucking... It's like Lion King's... the elephant graveyard. I shot like... hundreds of rounds. I left probably these spots filled with ammo, which each one being the long ammo 300. Probably shot like fucking 1,000 rounds. And like the area you traverse stays pretty safe. So it just makes me a little confused about some areas slowly, like off to the side over here, came back a little bit. So I don't know if they just have like a very appropriate time delay on regen. I'd also love a fucking vehicle. It'd be incredible. I would like something that can traverse difficult terrain, obviously. If I ever put anything in storage over here. But I would love also something that can get a little air. Nothing in storage here. Yeah, so, you know, it's cool. You can really have everything you need everywhere you go. Increase max health. So reduce double jump cost. I think stamina regen is the best right now. This is infection buildup rate. Which is good. It is good, because as you can see, I was hit by a blue guy once or twice. But now we can see the other larger portion of the game, which is logistical management. Which some in my chat will probably want to fight about. But To that I say, put your boxing gloves on and unleash your aggression elsewhere. There's simply no tolerance here. Any hill's a slide. I've always said that. You can slide down any hill, free of charge. You ever been tubing? See, the thing is, you thought you needed snow to create that smooth friction. You're wrong. You were dead fucking wrong. You just didn't want it enough. Every time I get back, I think, I'm like, oh, my nice little clean base is here. Like, nope, that's just the, literally just the calcium. I would say, like, the graphical quality and sort of the look of the buildings makes it look more complicated than it is. Because, I mean, what is it really? Like, what are we looking at here, really? It's 3 ore. There. 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 Going into 3 smelters. And here, with those smelters feeding along 3 lines. Feeding along 3 lines into a storage container. All powered by these solar farms. Which, like, now that they connect via platform, like, you can just connect everything via platform and make this look all so much neater. Whereas I just stuck them by everything, so it makes it look way more chaotic. Like, I could have 4 of them over there, feeding in with the platform. And this would look way neater. But, like, it doesn't matter much here, because I don't need to do that much. All I need to do is funnel out calcium. Sometimes when that shit comes back, dude. Whew. We get a little the miracle of terraforming. Have you thought about that lately? Yeah, so raw. Oh my god, that got loud. So the raw there goes there, blocks out of here, through here, all the way down the line. Let's follow it. Come on, chat. Giddy up. What I'd really like, what I'd really like is if we could get some kind of domestic species to the planet. Well, some species able to be domesticated on this planet, such as a weird little, maybe 2-legged, non-hostile alien that I could just break in, saddle, and run around with. What an idea. Submit here. Alright, so I got calcium blocks here. The reason half of this gets put in storage is because you need a ton of it to unlock something. Like, for calcium powder, you need 600 of these sons of bitches, and you put it right into the recipe thing. So, this is we're following the logic. All right, blocks coming in, going here, coming out. Where are they going? They're going to make calcium powder. They're coming over here. They're circling back in. They're going into the forge, or the furnace. They come out of the furnace. And where are you headed? Well, you're headed to blink through another line. This is the first time in this fucking game it's letting me put things that close. You're coming around here, and where are you going? You're being shipped out to one of the corporations. So this is where it gets real. Oh, my hydration's low. Get a nice bulb in me. 90 calories. Damn, those are good, dude. I need to make calorie bars. So where it gets messy, or where you actually have to use your noodle a little bit, is there's only one feed point into this. So, like, once you've fed one, like, let's say I just needed raw titanium from over there. Like, I could build a simple line where that titanium comes in. It's not this messy. It goes exactly where it needs to go, right into the feeder. But then they up the ante, and the next thing that uses titanium ore needs to be put along the line. So you got to feed it through a smelter or a fabricator, and then put it back on that line. And I don't really worry about what previously went through these lines. You know? You know, to a large extent, that is mostly the gist of it. Gonna upload again soon, gang.